Neptune is entering the sign of Aries, and this is a historic shift. Neptune has not been in Aries for roughly 165 years. The last time this planet occupied this sign, the world was a fundamentally different place. Neptune moves slowly. It spends approximately 12 to 14 years in each sign, and its influence is deep, gradual, and transformative. Unlike faster-moving planets that create quick, noticeable events, Neptune works beneath the surface. It reshapes how we feel, how we dream, what we believe in, and what we are willing to sacrifice for. When Neptune changes signs, entire generations begin to process the world differently. And when it enters Aries, a sign defined by initiative, courage, and the drive to begin something new, that shift carries a particular intensity. It asks us to reimagine who we are at the most fundamental level. What does this mean for your sign specifically? Let us talk about that now. For the next 12 years, Neptune moves into the space of your 12th house. This is a zone just as unusual and subtle as Neptune itself, the planet that symbolizes the very substance of our soul. It is not easy to explain in concrete terms how its influence shows up at the level of everyday events, but we will try to translate it into a language that makes sense, even though its nature is mystical, hazy, and deeply idealistic. First and foremost, the 12th house represents what stands behind us. It holds our hidden motives, our deeper sense of purpose, and the driving force behind our actions. Under the influence of Neptune, those motives begin to dissolve and transform. The answer to the question, why am I moving forward, who am I doing this for, and what am I striving toward, will no longer be the same. For example, if you previously did everything for your children, and now they have grown up and become independent, you will need to find a new sense of purpose and a new personal driving force. This is not a crisis. It is an invitation to rediscover what genuinely moves you. But here, special caution is needed because Neptune is a master of illusions. It can happen that the new purpose you choose turns out to be something that is not truly real or stable. In its more challenging expression, Neptune can bring a feeling that you are not needed by anyone, that you have been left without a real foundation, and that you have not yet built your own center of life. For this reason, it is important to remain aware and to choose your motives carefully. Question what feels too easy and too perfect. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, a higher form of love. However, through the 12th house, that love is often not fully visible in everyday reality. It can manifest as secret connections, unreturned emotions, or relationships that exist at a distance. This is precisely why extra caution is needed, especially when it comes to love triangles or relationships that lack a clear form in your day-to-day life. If a connection cannot exist openly, ask yourself honestly whether it is serving your highest good. On the other hand, this transit also holds very powerful positive potential. First, it is excellent for relocations and emigration. You may feel a desire to change your place of living, to move to another city or country, or simply to trade city life for a quieter, more secluded environment. The 12th house calls for silence, solitude, and inner peace, so many Taurus natives may find themselves drawn to living far from noise and chaos. A slower, more contemplative pace of life may feel deeply right during this period. Second, this is an exceptionally favorable period for creativity. Even those who have never engaged in artistic pursuits may feel a strong impulse to create music, painting, writing, or any form of creative expression. The inspiration comes from within and has a very deep, almost spiritual character. It may surprise you how naturally creative ideas begin to flow when you give yourself the space to receive them. Third, there is a strong focus on health and longevity. This is an ideal time to design a long-term plan for taking care of yourself, physically, mentally, and energetically. You may feel drawn to changing your diet, introducing regular physical activity, visiting mineral springs or spas, or simply spending more time in nature. This is a period in which you are building the foundations for a long and high-quality life. Small, consistent changes made now will compound into something remarkable over time. Fourth, there comes an inner realization that in the past, you may have handed over important decisions to other people, especially partners. Now, a need arises to take that responsibility back and to begin managing your own life with greater intention and autonomy. This is not about pushing others away. It is about reclaiming your own voice in decisions that shape your future. Fifth, this can be an excellent period for starting or reorganizing your own business, particularly one based on personal initiative and an inner calling. Projects that align with your deeper sense of purpose have the strongest chance of success during this transit. And finally, an important warning. Neptune is a master of deception, and it currently sits in the sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars, the energy of action and impulse. Because of this, it is especially important to be cautious with offers that seem too good to be true. They may in fact be genuine opportunities, but before making any decision, everything should be carefully verified. Take your time. Let things prove themselves before you commit your resources.